Hi friends, welcome back. I'm Amanda, and today I'm going to be showing you how to achieve this ultra quick, super easy summer makeup look that is going to last you in the hot temperatures without making you feel like your face is melting. All of the products that I will be using in this video are custom matched. If you want a color consultation at any time, the free link is in my bio. It's virtual and it takes literally 2 minutes. You'll get a match back within 24 hours. The very first thing you need to do is start with sunblock. Now remember, it's tricky to apply sunblock throughout the day. I'm going to be releasing a video soon on tips and tricks to applying your sunblock over your makeup. But for now, remember, always start with sunblock. One of the worst things in the summertime is being hot and having a lot of makeup product on. So what I'm going to demo is a very ultra quick way of putting on makeup so you feel a little more put together, but not having enough product that's going to melt all over your face. My favorite thing to start with is bronzer, and you almost want to wear too much bronzer in the summertime. So instead of putting on foundation and concealers, go with extra bronzer. I'm going to be using my custom built compact. This is my bronzer. It's called Bella. If you want to be color matched for a bronzer, we have 4 beautiful shades and I'll help you pick the perfect one for you. I'm going to use the shape brush and fill up my brush with bronzer, and I'm going to start in the center of my forehead and start building it out. Let this warm up on your skin and move and build as you go. You just kind of figure out like what is the perfect amount for you. If you're doing a summer application, more bronzer is better. Take your bronzer and go down on the highest part of your cheekbone and just start kind of swirling that brush, like swirling it in circles and back into your hairline. So really what we're doing is just building a lot of color on our face without having the heaviness of foundation. Same thing on the other side. I'm just hitting the highest point of my cheekbone and building it off of there. Because this summer look is mostly built off of bronzers, I'm going to switch and use a secondary bronzer because the same bronzer doesn't look good all over my face, as it probably won't on yours either. That's because we just have so many different tones between age spots, melasma, sunspots, sun damage. All those things will kind of weigh into what bronzer might look better in each location. And because these are only $14, it's worth it for me to have 2 in order to build the perfect look. So I'm going to move down to a bronzer in my compact called Tan Lines, and I'm going to use that more on the bottom jaw part of my summer makeup look. The goal with using bronzers is that I just want my skin to look even and glowy. I'll take a little bit of that same bronzer on the side of my nose and across the bridge. This is going to just give a really good summer sun-kissed look that's very light. Now I want a blush that's very light, but also brings in that pop of pink that just looks so youthful and fun for the summertime. So I'm going to use a blush that is called Pinky Promise. It's a really pretty pink, but also it's got a little bit of sheer application, which doesn't make it too heavy. It sits a lot lighter and actually lets my skin shine and glow beneath it. I'll use the opposite side of my shape brush, and I think having a lot more color on the high point of your cheekbone brings in a more youthful look, and it seems more perfect for summertime because it's not too heavy. I'll do that on both sides. And then with what's left on my brush, I'm going to softly bring it up the side of my nose, just kind of connecting that perfect summer kiss. I want my under eyes to look refreshed and young, but I don't want to have a lot of product. I don't want to have to build layers. I definitely don't want to have powders. So I'm going to use a product called Demi Color, which is a very sheer color solving system in order to edit away darkness or unwanted features of my under eyes, like maybe bags, troughs, anything like that. But this way it's very light and it isn't going to have that heavy melt sort of situation that you feel like you have a lot in the summertime. I'm going to use another demi brush and use just 2 of my demi colors in order to give myself a light, refreshed under eye. First, I'm going to use 03, and I'll get a lot closer here for you to be able to see, but I'm going to just target the darkest points of my under eye. The point is to not have a lot of product under here, because you're going to be the most comfortable and feel the best just by getting rid of a few little things that you won't have that heat melted Barbie face of makeup. You definitely want to go less is more for the summertime. Once I hit and target those darkest points, I'm going to use the brush tile on here and clean off my brush and go to 01 to hit just a few little areas that are a little bit lighter in saturation. They're not as dark, but I still want to get rid of them. So it's kind of the water trough of my under eye. I don't know what else to call it. I need a good technical name for it. And then these inner corners, which have a bit of darkness as well. Since I've only used those 2 demi colors, you can see how much more refreshed but light it is, so that I have that beautiful summer makeup look that just seems like I'm ready to play at the beach or go on vacation to Saint-Tropez. Next up, I'm going to use that same 03 just to filter out any little obstructions on my face that are bothering me without getting heavy. So if I have like a few little pimples or some sun damage spots that are a little bit more obvious, then I'll just use that 03 to just filter them away, especially on my upper lip, because I feel like I have a little bit more discoloration, but the least amount of product I can use for the summertime, the absolute better I'm going to feel throughout the whole day. That's literally it that I would do for my makeup on a quick summer day. If you want tips and tricks on how to apply sunblock over the top of your makeup, drop me a comment below. I'm going to be sharing that very soon. I've got several ideas on different ways for you to be able to do that reapply, because I know that it gets very difficult because your makeup will move. How do you not mess it up? But I've got a lot of ideas for you. Last but not least, I like just a lip stain in the summertime. I don't like anything heavy, so I'm just going to put on my very favorite Victoria Beckham lip stain, and it's just like a really good, I don't know, sheer red color that just gives me a good amount of color to my lips without being heavy. And this way I can put on chapstick with SPF or lip balms with SPF. As long as I have a stain underneath it, it just looks and feels so much better. That's it for my quick summertime makeup. If you would like a custom match to have makeup of your own like this for summertime, I have a free link in my bio, or just say so below and I'll pass you the link firsthand. Again, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I will see you guys next week with another quick video on mature skin makeup. Have a great week. Bye.